Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If I'm not gonna film this video right now, then um, it's gonna be too late when I'm gonna be ready to film this video. Today, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, I am more energized than I was when I was filming yesterday. Even if I was filming about the same time, it was about 11 p.m. Yesterday, and it was about 11 p.m. right now. You know what? I think I really need to change my schedule to a better timings, honestly, because um okay, it's not the timing. I mean, there's a lot of things in this entrepreneurial journey, the things which you don't plan to do, like consume content. I'm genuinely saying consuming content, because not like doom scrolling or wasting time. I don't doom scroll anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I used to do before, even when I was filming these vlogs, like day maybe 70 or something. Before I deleted Instagram, I used to, scroll on Instagram Reels for like 15-30 minutes without any, like, just trying to forget about what have happened in my life before and things like that. And just trying to, escape the reality. Sometimes I used to just doom scroll and end up being sad about what I have done because I just wasted my time. But now after deleting and installing Instagram back, why am I installed Instagram back? Well, because the web version of Instagram all of a sudden stopped working, for outreaching people. It keeps crashing. I think like day 81, 89 and day 90, it was all about me recording a video about, like, I was trying to deal with this problem. I deleted Instagram from my phone, and I decided that, you know what, we're gonna be DMing and reaching out to people only and only on web, because not only it's faster, but it's more effective. And you know it turns out that I basically was wasting a lot of my time just, doom scrolling on Instagram, because yeah, I mean, I used to say to myself that, you know what, someone replies and texts me back, I can immediately reply them on my phone. Why? Because I was checking Instagram so damn much a day, and a lot of the time, if no one is replying, I used to just go to this explore tab unconsciously. So, this series of vlogs, this entrepreneurial journey, this entrepreneurial series of vlogs, which are, I hope, are gonna be 1,825 vlogs in total, inshallah. Because 1,825 days equals 5 years of work. 365 times 5 years equals 1,825 days. I mean, it's insane that, 1,000 days, it's so easy to say, but so hard to live and get through. 1,000 days, and there's like, only 825 days added to it, and this is like 5 years of work. 5 years of your work equals just 1,825 days of work. 5 years. 5 years, when you say 5 years, it sounds pretty terrifying. Honestly, like, to me it sounds terrifying when I say 5 years, because when I say 5 years, I think about me being 22 years old. And 22 years old me is just Iman Gadi. It's like just such a different person, but 1,825 days, like, actual, like, day, like today, which I have control over. I'm like, I'm calm down. I can comprehend that, like, because each of these 1,825 days are gonna have same 24 hours as like this your today. today is your day, and another rest 1825 are the same days as like your today. So it just depends on, um, can you make sure that you're gonna be trying your freaking best today, and that's it, like doing it for 1825 days. um, I believe that not only in the end but also in the process of getting there, you're gonna have so much results. I would like to skip that. I would like to forget about that. But okay, before I get into that, I DM'd 16 people on Instagram today, and I think I DM'd 32 people yesterday. So 32 plus 18 equals 50 people in total for last 2 days, today and tomorrow. Alhamdulillah. And oh, it should be 18. Okay, it's like 48 people. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna DM another 2 people. Go ahead and just DM some people after recording this video. I will need to apply for some coding jobs, and maybe, just maybe, um, DM some people if I'm gonna be able to find leads, because finding leads on mobile is a lot harder than on web. On web, just wider screen, a lot more people can fit in, a lot more just usernames. But here you need to scroll a lot and just search for people. Yeah. So a lot of the things which I have planned for today are done. Like I think yesterday everything except front-end classes wasn't done, but today, alhamdulillah, as you can see right here, 4th of April 2024, every single thing except applying for coding job, and yeah, that's it, is done. So I am pretty confident that after recording this video, while it's going to be uploading to YouTube, I'm going to go ahead. Here's my MacBook standing right here on the table. So I'm going to open it up, maybe 5, 10, 15 coding jobs. I'm pretty confident, inshallah, today. I'm going to apply for some coding jobs, and while this video is uploading to YouTube, maybe watch some 1 or 2 YouTube video. I have found a couple of very interesting videos on YouTube about growing your personal brand and relationship with a brand and your personal brand, like your business and personal brand. It's the same people which I used to watch before. Chris Do, Valid Tatement. Who else? Valid Tatement, Patrick Bet David, Chris Do, The Future YouTube channel. Think Media podcast, My First Million podcast. Okay, I can't remember others, but we have some videos to watch basically. Okay, by saying that, I think we didn't waste it today. Okay, in the middle of doing all the things like DMing people, watching my front-end classes, memorizing new surah of Quran, Arab, I found some new Arabic classes and Arabic courses, and I need to go to my new Arabic courses, inshallah, next week, Monday at 5 p.m. And in the midst of doing the things, I found these videos. Yes, I didn't watch them. I think I replaced doom scrolling with just getting into YouTube and just scrolling through my feed. And if I see something really interesting, I just save it for watch later. And this how I just found so much interesting stuff on YouTube, because YouTube realizes that you want to watch this kind of content more and more, and more than usually you do it, right? Because when this kind of one video pops up on your screen, you watch it, and until you watch it, there's like 40 minutes. I don't know how it works, but after watching one, interview of Patrick Bet David to Think Media podcast, there's like three other podcasts which I found of the same person about personal brand and relationship with business, which is so sick. And there's like Chris Do, which I so love, and these guys are gurus of Alex Hermosi, yeah. Um, who else? Like my first million are just insane guys. That they are just basically just two guys of talking about business and like what they have found on Twitter and doing it for every Monday and Wednesday. And at the same time, there's like links in the description to the Hampton.com, business of Sampar. I don't think that I have forgot the name of that Indian guy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Um, but they are at the same time promoting their business. They are promoting their business such a in such a background mode because the topic of the YouTube video itself is about business. So they're not basically promoting their brand. It's not advertisement. They're just talking about the business, and they're giving the real life example. This is my business, and this is how I solve the issue in my business. Like, okay, this branding problem, this marketing problem. You know what? My business, Hampton.com, this is how I solved the issue. This is how I made this website. This is what kind of tools I used. And this is such an amazing and accurate and magnificent, whatever kind of adjective you can use, way of, it's not even promoting, it's just telling. It's telling. It's just basically such a friendly way of just delivering. Um, you know, and Chris do have said such a beautiful quote. We don't like to be sold. We don't like the idea of being sold, but we like buying stuff. We love buying stuff. Isn't it true? Like I like buying things, you like buying things, but we don't really like the idea of someone trying to sell us something. Yeah. That's why I make these YouTube videos. They're just about me, my journey, my life, me trying to become someone from no one, me 17-year-old and looking at 5 years older version of me, and trying to get there. These vlogs are basically about me trying to get better. I'm memorizing new surah of Quran every single week, every single day. I'm vlogging every day, DMing people every day, applying for coding jobs every day, learning how to code every day, learning new languages every day, um, doing push-ups, every other day because of the Ramadan, but usually I used to do it every day. Boxing, gym, I used to go there every day before Ramadan. Um, I don't know, I just do all these correct things, and I'm just sharing what am I doing. I'm not someone who created a bicycle. I'm not someone who created a wheel. I'm just someone who is, maybe just showing you something from just a different perspective. Because we all know how it feels like to be on the other side of the camera. I am that guy who used to watch Iman Ghazi and Sebastian Giorgio and Jordan Welch, like you guys out there on the other side of the camera. And I used to like these people and getting inspired by these people as like you. I'm not someone different. I'm just the guy like you out there. And what I have decided is just, you know what? What if I'm gonna be daily vlogging until I make $1 million a year? What if I just document all the process until we're gonna hit $1 million a year through Of course, the main income, the main business is my agency where I make websites for clients. That's it. You know, Iman documented his journey, how he grew his SMMA agency. I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna be documenting the way how I'm gonna make my own agency, my Kiwi studio, to 1 million in revenue, and I'm gonna be doing it a little different way, like a challenge slash vlogging way. That's all I decided. That's basically all that came to my mind. I'm so happy because what am I doing right now? Any of you watching can do. Any one of you can decide, you know what? It's day one, me recording myself until I'm gonna get rich. And this is my business. I'm doing SMMA, I'm doing short form, I'm doing websites, I'm doing anything, any kind of service you can think about. Document, brother, document. Film, shoot, post every single day. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful that your life of an average man, average, just another fan of Iman Gadzi, can be so damn much interesting. And I, and you know, it looks like I solved one problem by doing all these vlogs. You know, I didn't think about this problem before filming these vlogs. I just began to make these videos without thinking about this issue in this current modern age. You know, we tend to believe that these people who are at the top, at the very high, they always was there. They always, you know, were rich, famous, and strong, and we quite a lot of times forget about that they were in the bottom for a very long period of time. And this series of vlogs are aimed to show the real face, how ugly and stressful and um, you know, late nights and not fancy is gonna probably look the actual face of entrepreneurship. It's not all the times traveling, it's not all the times fancy cars, fancy houses, it's not all the times fancy clothes, it's not all the time best restaurants, best things. I mean, these things have place to be, but because people record only that part of their life, we tend to believe that this is what they do every single day, and this is not quite true. And these vlogs are the proof of it. You know, I'm trying to become a millionaire, and inshallah one day I will become. And when I'm gonna become, these vlogs are gonna be such a beautiful proof, such a beautiful representation of entrepreneurship. You know, me vlogging in my mom's kitchen to my iPhone's front camera is gonna be, you know, the real face. For some people it's ugly, you know, but for me it's the way it should be, it's supposed to be, you know. It's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be, you know, whatever. I think it's done for today. Peace.